So everyone, I'm back. We are dymchurch tonight. I was going to go out Friday night, it's Saturday now, but the wind sort of picked up, and it's not very often that the conditions are right for you. And I sort of looked, alright, the pressure's picked up a bit, don't bode well. But the winds are next to nothing. They're fairly big tides. It's bang on low tide now. I wanted to get here an hour before really, but run out of time. But yeah, so we're at Dymchurch. Literally just got here. As you can see, I'm walking down. Tide is out. Lovely. And we'll get ourselves down there onto the beach. Set up. It's not a million miles out. They're biggish tides. Biggest is Wednesday, I think. But we've had quite a few storms. Tell you what, I'll spin the camera around. There you go, save you looking at my ugly mug. Had quite a few storms. So one thing I'll say about this mark, if you haven't fished it before then don't do it on your own. It's quite a long, flat, sandy beach, and you think it's long and flat, but it's not. You'll be walking up and down little gullies. They're only little, but it's enough to scare people. So if you're going to do this with someone, is my recommendation. Just to keep yourself safe. Look, razor there. Oh, he's actually in there as well. I'll have you. Nice bit of natural bait. It's not very often you see him sticking out like that, but he's still alive. I wasn't expecting that to be in there. Being out like that. Nice bit of free bait, a bit of bait collecting, lovely. You do see the odd cast down here as well. I think they're blow, I don't think they're blacks. Reason I come down, if you go back through my videos, this time last year, I haven't really turned up in the numbers this time, but this time last year, I had a fair few cod out of here. So, we'll see. It's 4:30, hence why you see me with my head torch on. It's 4:30, bang on low tide. So it's going to get dark soon. I don't like fishing here during the day, it's too shallow. Fish don't seem to come in, so hopefully after dark, let me put these rods down on the rod rest so they don't go in the sand. But to me that looks like it's flooding already. It does flood fairly quick here. See, look, see, here's the banks that I'm on about. So there's nothing. Wading through water. Then you're up on a shelf. Fairly soft shelf. Last time I fished here, I swear I was a little bit further out than here. Nice bit of colour in the water. Nice and brown. I've got ray baits with me. I've got the cod baits with me. Now I've got a razor to use, lovely. Ray baits, I've gone for your generic squid and bluey. Popped in the tackle shop, Medway Tackle. Picked them up today. I've just thrown a load of bait away from my freezer. Because in and out the freezer, and it's just collecting and collecting and collecting. We don't want that. It starts to go a bit funny. So yeah, that tide's definitely starting to roll in, I think. I hope not. I would like to have got set up. But what I'll probably do is I'll bring that rod bag back a bit. Because you are moving quite a bit here. Notice no shelter. You are moving quite a bit. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably set up about here. Maybe a bit more than that. Probably set up about here. About here. Gives me plenty of time to rig up, bait up, get a rod out, and then worry about moving after that. But here it looks fairly flat. I'm looking around, there's a slight little gully over there you can see. I don't know if you can see that on film, it's a slight little gully there, runs to about here. So I'll keep my eye on that when it's dark. Again, it's just paying attention to your surroundings. So you've got all these rocks here. Well, I say all, there's a few rocks there, a few in behind there. So when you're reeling in, be mindful. If your lead's swung around that way, reel like stink because it is shallow. Try and keep it up on the top. You don't want to be losing gear. Let's put that down. Sometimes there's gear in here. We'll have a look. Silly things like this that will hold little bits of bait, and when you look along there, it's just vast sand, literally sand. So it's literally about the only point where there's a bit of feature. It's next to nothing, I'll give you that. But when it's so vast as that, you'd like to think there'd be a few fish swimming around this. But yeah, and like if you was to wade out, like I've waded out and cast quite a few times, you've got to watch out for things like this. You don't want to trip, you don't want to fall, you don't want to fill your waders up, that's for sure. Just having a bit of savvy, really. Just yeah, that tide's definitely pushing on. Yeah, right, I'm going to end this then. I'm going to get myself fishing and I'll bring you back. I'll explain the rigs and that after I'm out and reeled one in to bait up and things like that. Just because I want to get fishing, because now that tide's pushing on, I ain't going to have long, because at high water, you can see the stairs up there, that comes right up the stairs. High water I generally pack up here, I like to fish it in. I like to do an hour down, the rest in, but yeah, I got here a bit late, so I'm going to get fishing straight away. Lovely, lovely evening, next to no winds. Yeah, I'm going to get myself set up, get fishing, bring you back. Well, brought you back. So I had a rod out, had a little knock on it, bait come in completely smashed. That was on Bluey, that one. Anyway, I brought you back. I'm having a little knock now on the T800. It's just about to tell you what rods I had out. Anyway, so I've got the Rocket paired up with the T800 and a new reel to the family. Oh gosh, nearly fell over. Tournament special Abu 6500. Lovely little reel that is. Yeah, come up on eBay, couldn't help but bid. And that is on the Century Sport, which I like to use for rays and things like that. You can bully them a bit more. Yeah, so I've never really gone through the lines that I use. So I really like Inversilk. I love Inversilk, and that is on that reel there. I have just bought a bulk spool of Rovix 10X, which is on the new reel. It's a lot thinner diameter for the poundage breaking strain. So I thought I'd give it a go. I've heard plenty of things ranting and raved about it, so why not give it a go? See how cold it is. It is cold tonight. Yeah, that light's dropped off really quick, which isn't a bad thing. It really isn't. Turn my head towards it, I'll see what you can see. It's pretty much how I'm seeing it. Yeah, light's dropping down. Lovely. Bring the fish on the feed. Flooding tide. Oh, found another razor. Exactly the same thing. Poked his little head out, grabbed it quick, didn't realise how hard they were to pull out the sand, to be fair. I've never really gone looking for them. Oh, that's a good bite. Yeah, let's hang on there. So that's blacks and razor on that. On a loop rig, size 3.0 octopuses, I believe. Right, I'm going to get that because that's knocking away like crazy. Right, I'll bring it back. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Leader knot went. Whatever was on there was banging away as well, which is a bit annoying. My guess would be a bass. Same rig's gone back out. I always make 2 of the same rig just in case. If I know I'm fishing somewhere rocky, I'll make 3 or 4 of them. But you can see that tide's pushing in now. There's the end of the rocks. And it's here. If I stand here, it's kind of how quick it moves in. So you've got to be on the ball. I'm back here. So I will probably start moving back. Don't want to be caught out. So what I'll do is I'll move all the gear up. Keep all your gear together. You don't want to... I've left my bloody rod bag on the floor, so now that's going to be drenched. I'll keep all my important stuff in my box. Bait in a bag on the back. Yep, that's drenched. Lovely. Bit of newspaper there, look. It's not the end of the world if it goes in, because it is vaguely natural. But what I'll do is I normally just grab my box, be a lazy arse, drag it back. And what I'll do is I'll come back here with the box, level with that pipe. I'll leave the baits out here a minute. I mean, you could do this with a rucksack, to be fair. The amount of gear that you're going to need is next to nothing. You shouldn't really lose gear. It's just because my leader knot went. And I know the leader knot went because the line was curly on the end when the knot was. So yeah. Can't bring a fish in. Can try a bit of squid next on the ray rod, and after that, squid and bluey, and then I'm out of options because I normally bring loads of bait, but this time I didn't. There's something on fire. It is really smoky. Stinks as well. Who knows? I had a bit of weed before on the first cast. It's all that little fine smashed up stuff that really annoys me. It clings to your shot leader knot and you can't bloody move it. Oh, you'll notice that I don't like standing still either. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll bring that ray rod in, squid and bluey it, but while that ray rod's in, I will walk back with the T800 on the stand. That's the reason we're on the cups. Literally just let the drag go, walk back with it, not an issue, nice and easy. You can do it with both rods in the stand, but if I'm changing the bait, I might as well bring it in. That way it ain't going to be as awkward. Bring on the fish. Well, I don't know what I'm getting snagged on out there because I'm sure as hell there's nothing out there. What's going on with this focus? Sure as hell there's nothing out there. But just got snagged, snapped off. I've moved back now next to my box. But you can see that tide's pushing on. Another 10 minutes I'll be moving again. Yep, so that's 2 bites now. 2 bites, 1 lost fish and gear, which I hate doing because now there's a fish out there towing a load of gear around, which is really annoying. Really annoying. I mean, us as anglers, I like to think we do more good than we do bad. Like, you can't help it. If you're going to lose gear, you're going to lose gear. Crack-offs happen, snags happen. All you can do is try and minimise that. But as anglers, I think we pick up rubbish. Well, I do. Pick up rubbish, help fish out. I like to think we do more good than we do bad. So we'll see. I did read online. I was thinking about this earlier, actually. I did see on the old Facebook that there was a sewage dump at Hive, and I've just been walking around the beach, and I hope to God, I don't know what that is. I hope that's not bloody sewage. You can hope not. There's a clean line of it though. It's like it sort of starts there, stops here. And I haven't. Oh, there's a few bits here. I haven't seen any much past this point. I've been looking. There's a few blobs there. It's not anywhere near as bad as that line there. Don't know what that is, but something to be wary of. Yeah. It's a load of weed around that one. I'm going to have it in, I think. Have it in fresh baits. It's a bit hard to... I said I was going to do a bait up in this, but thinking about it, it's a bit hard to do because you've got to keep your eye on that water all the time. I don't want to be turning my back on it. There's plenty of my other videos that show it. Plenty of them. The old black sausages that I do. Just go through my cod videos. Brighton cod fishing, I'm sure there's one on now. The last Dymchurch video where I had all them cod last year, that's on now. That's a bite. On the sport, the one closest. That is squid, that's dogfish crack, so we'll see. Right, I'm going to have the T800 in with the blacks on it. Blacks and razor. Because that is bouncing around a good one. I know it's going to be an arse to get back in. Right, I'll bring it back. Oh, here we go, guys. He's only small. Or, hang on. I say he. Pick him up. Get up. She's only small. But she's welcome. That was a little bump slack line. And that was on whole squid on your basic pulley. Oh, nearly dropped you. Pulley pennel. They are size 2 circle and a octopus. Sakuma and Cox and Raw. I quite rate Cox and Raw stuff, to be fair. That hook's been used 3 times, it's still sharp. I know other anglers have. Let me try and pick this up one-handed without him spining me or eating my finger. Right, for you that don't know, just under their eye there's a really soft patch. You can squeeze all the way through and then you can pick them up quite happily. You're away from that mouth, you don't want that grabbing you. Nice little thornback ray. That little eye, look. Stunning things they are. Stunning. Oh yeah, nice little ray. Let's go and get him back. Well, these rays, I like to walk them out. Waders, of course. Walk them out. So you just pass the bigger breakers. Just about here, that'll do. Head first, straight in. And they generally swim the right way. Dogfish, bloody don't. Nightmare. I'm happy I ain't seen one of them tonight. Yeah, this water's creeping up really quick now. So I'm going to have to move this lot back again before I think about baiting up. Because that'll be on my toes before I know it. Right, I'll bring it back, guys. Second one. They're only small, I mean, in comparison to my hand. Very small, but they're still fun to catch. And that actually took line. Yeah, lovely little things. This is a male, I've just checked. It's got 2 little claspers. Bloody lovely patterns on them. Lovely, and them eyes. Amazing. Yeah, that was on loop rig. Squid on the bottom, bluey on the top, and that comes to the bluey, that one. So squid and bluey both doing it tonight. Lovely. That water's creeping up on me, so I better be careful. So yeah, again, just below the eye, it's there, nice and soft. You normally feel them tense up. There you go. And that's what you don't want to get your hands in. Don't want to get your hands in there. Again, let's go and let him go. Thank you, Mr. Ray. I'm not going to be able to go out as far as the last breaker this time because it's a little bit deeper. But this is plenty deep enough. Let him go. Off he goes. Into the murky depths. Yeah, what I'll do, I think that's the first time, this is going to sound really bad, I think that's the first time I've had 2 rays in a session. That does sound bad, but hey, lovely. Right, I'll get this rig baited back up. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to move back first, get the rig baited up, and then yeah, I'll bring you back. Well, Mr. Dogfish come to play. Right, mate. Long time no see. Well, that's a lie. Because you're everywhere I go. You and your mates. Not a bad size one. Here's a dogfish. So I'm not over the moon. But, hey, it's another species. 2 rays and a dogfish tonight. Let's go out a bit further for him. Because they are stupid and they swim the wrong way. Right, I'll go to here. Go on, mate. Hopefully he's gone the right way. Otherwise I'll be seeing him again in a minute. We'll see. But yeah, tide's definitely flowing up now. It's time for me to move back again because my tripod's in the water. Someone else just set up there. But hey, that's what it is. Right, let's put this bag up here. Right, I'll bring you back, guys. That was quick. You can see I'm on the stairs already. In my experience, this is when it starts to fish a bit slow. Once you hit these stairs, that's it. Well, that guy's set up over there. It's don't give an awful lot of room up there. So I might, once that tide comes up a couple of stairs, I might go that other side further to the right, away from them snags out there. Picked up a few more razors on the way back up. I'll freeze them down. Why not take free bait if you can? It's there, use it. But the thing is, now the depth's there, I reckon the doggies and the whiting's they're gonna turn up, and if that's the case, then I'm gonna go home. Just had one doggy. It's been a nice little session actually, got here in the light. Not gonna be home stupidly late. Them sort of tide times are perfect. There's definitely a little rattle on that right hand rod. So one of the fawnies slacklined me, the other one pulled drag. Yeah, I think I'll be fishing that side because I'm not getting tangled up all night in someone else's gear. I don't know, no offence to him, I don't know if he's a good angler or not, I don't know what his casting's like, so I'm not going to risk it, I'm just going to go that side. No point arguing, I know I was here first, but I can't be fucked, to be honest with you. Just going to go that side and fish out. Yeah, it's already up, second stair. It's a bit hard to cast from here and all, you can't whack at one unless you're at the top. There's a doggy bite. Guys, I better get that in on. Right, bring it back. Well, that's me back at the van. A couple of small bites towards the end. Oh, that glare. Cracked this phone screen. It's right across the camera. It's really annoying. Yeah, so a couple of small bites towards the end. Once I got up on the stairs, got up to the top, fished. The guy that come up next to me, come and spoke to me and just asked if it was alright if he was there. He thought I'd be going by the time we took the tides, which I pretty much was, to be fair, so I wasn't that annoyed. I stayed there. Really nice guy. Only had a couple of casts from the top. Like I said, in my experience, once it's at them stairs, that's pretty much game over. I'm not saying you can't not catch then, but I just seem to find that's when all the pest fish come in. Doggies and whiting. I mean, I'm not putting a downer on doggies and whiting. I mean, if you're new to fishing, great, go get them. It's all fun at the end of the day and they save a blank. But when you're trying to target rays and other species, they do get a bit pests. So yeah, like I said, I'm not putting any downer on anyone that loves catching them, because that's fair play. That's what you like doing. And go ahead and crack on and enjoy it. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's like a little mental health break. Being out there, catching's catching. I've had loads of sessions where it's just been whiting and doggies, but do you know what? It's just been nice to be out on the beach. So yeah, that's me signing out. If you do like the videos, guys, just please give us a like and a subscribe. That'll be much appreciated from you. So yeah, the new camper. It's a bit of a shit pit at the moment, full of rods. Needs to be that'll all be coming out when I get home anyway. None of that stays in the motor. So yeah, cheers for that, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.